Good day, everyone. Welcome back to BAM Sports TV, space where you get the ultimate sporting experience. Back with another video, people. This time, we're going to be covering some updates on the ongoing situation between the Referees Association and the PFJL and how the matter was resolved. Also, going to be touching on, reggae boy Leon Bailey, who created history today in the Champions League, as well as the upcoming match between Cavalier SC and Inter Miami. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts on in the comment section. And remember, people, let this video get to 100 likes. Lots to uncover. So let's get right into it. So the ongoing situation between the Jamaica Referees Association and the Professional Football Jamaica Limited, PFJL, have been resolved finally. So people, referees have been paid in full and they are ready to return back to the pitch. This situation has been ongoing for a while now. Lots of back and forth in taking place. Referees made their stance known that they were not going to take the pitch if they weren't paid. And the PFJL went out, made contact with their sponsors, received some money, and paid over the referees amounts that have been owing in full. Also, there was a meeting held today between the Jamaica Referees Association, the PFJL, and the JFF. And they ironed out their differences and we were all set. So the fixtures in the Premier League will resume with match day 28 on Wednesday, the 5th of March 2025. Mullines United versus Veer Phoenix United at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex at 3:30 p.m. That game will also be shown live on Sportsmax, while the other games will be played on Thursday, March 6th. Sees Mount Pleasant Football Academy host Waterhouse FC, 3:30 p.m. at Jacksal Sports Complex. Humble Lion host Tivoli Gardens, 3:30 p.m. at Effortville. Montego Bay host Harbourview at the Catinal Sports Complex at 6 p.m. Racing United host Dunbeolin FC at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex, 4:30 p.m. While Chapperton Maroon will also host Arnett Gardens at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex at 7 p.m. So those last two games will be double headers and should be shown live on Sportsmax. So remember to go out and support the teams. But people, there's another twist to this situation right now, because though the referees have been paid in full and are ready to go onto the pitch, the other challenge that is coming about now is that the clubs have not received any payment from the PFJL for the month of February. So, Premier League clubs now are struggling to meet their monthly wage bills. So it's quite likely that some players probably have not been paid as yet. Clubs are scampering around trying to find out where they're going to get money from to pay salaries and cover other expenses. So it's almost as if we fixed one problem, but there's another one that has surfaced. Oh, and before I forget, people, the game between Cavalier and Portmore United will not be played. As you all aware, Cavalier will be participating in the CONCACAF Champions League first round of the round of 16, first leg versus Inter Miami. So that game will not be played. But the clubs locally now, the clubs are in a bind. They are unable to pay salaries. And they were looking forward to this money that being received from the sponsors, which would have allowed the PFJL to make some monetary payments to clubs. That's not happening, people. I heard the CEO of the PFJ, actually the chairman of the PFJL, on a platform last night. Big up Elite Sports TV. He's saying that they're going through a rough patch, but they'll be able to make up the budget at the end of the season. They'll be able to make up the budget. Now, I'm not sure what good making up the budget at the end of the season is going to be, because there are serious implications that occur when the clubs are unable to pay players. Also, these players are professionals. Most of them have contracts. They have family to take care of. They have responsibilities. So they're almost going to be in the same situation like the referees now, not being paid. So something really needs to be done about this matter. Have it resolved, because it's really difficult for the clubs to be going on without receiving payments on a monthly basis from the sponsorship arrangements. So that really is going to, probably cause some other negative outcome. But I hope, as they did in the referee situation, they find a way to, get some funds in place so that they can provide some funding to the clubs in order for them to be able to, cover their bills and stuff like that. So really, really hope that they find a resolution to that, people. And hopefully we don't have any more negative, things coming about in the reign of the Jamaica Premier League. So, like I said, folks, matter has been resolved, referees have been paid, and the Premier League will resume with match day 28, fixtures. Yeah, next up, we have Leon Bailey, scored his first goal in the Champions League today, becoming the first Jamaican-born reggae boy to score a goal in the UEFA Champions League. Massive, massive achievement. Massive, massive moment for Jamaican football and for Leon Bailey, and also for his club Aston Villa. Really, really good performance. Bailey scored in the 3rd minute today versus Club Brugge in the round of 16. Belgium is not an unfamiliar place to Bailey because that's where he started his career and would have played against Club Brugge on many occasions. So it's really, really good. He also received, a signed shirt to signify him playing 100 Premier League games for Aston Villa recently. Also, another great achievement for the baller. He's a 3rd Jamaican-born international to play 100 plus games in the Premier League. First you had Ricardo Bibi Gardner, who made 251 appearances, and Ricardo Fuller, who made 144 appearances in the Premier League. So, Leon Bailey reaching 100 for Aston Villa at just the age of 27. Wishing him all the best. And, congrats on your Champions League goal today. And hopefully you'll be a part of the Reggae Boys squad for the upcoming Gold Cup qualifier, which will be played at Savannah Park versus St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So looking forward to see the ball in national colours. And kudos to him, Bless up Leon Bailey and all the best going forward. Finally, people, we have our very own Cavalier SC, champions of the CONCACAF Caribbean Club Championship. By virtue of winning that tournament, they earned a spot in the round of 16 of the CONCACAF Champions League. And, this game will be played. They are in Florida now, landed yesterday. Cavalier will be going up against Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez, and Sergio Busquets. Inter Miami, coached by Javier Mascherano, squad filled with quality players. So Cavalier, settled in at their first training session today. They'll be going up against Inter Miami, as I said, Thursday, 8 p.m. Jamaica time at the Chase Stadium. So really hoping that, Cavalier can go out there and represent us well, give a good account of themselves, put in a good shift and a good performance. As you can see, team is in high spirits. Lots of pictures and videos and images of them, they're soaking up the moment. It's a really, really big opportunity for lots of these players. They get a chance to play against one of the greatest players to have ever played the game. And hopefully they can go there and represent well, give a good account of themselves. As you can see there, going through some, getting some instructions from their coach as they get set to, enter into this massive clash. So people, remember to tune in. Match will be shown, I think, on the CONCACAF YouTube channel. So tune in and support, the Cavalier Kings, defending Jamaica Premier League champions, and, looking forward for them to represent us well. The return leg will be played on the 13th of March at the National Stadium. So if you haven't got the tickets yet, just go out and buy the tickets and, be ready to support our own. And hopefully, we'll have a good turnout and they can give a good account of themselves. So that's it, people. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Share your thoughts on in the comment section. Remember, get this video to 100 likes. And for great football content, you're already in the right place. YouTube, I'm out.